But here we're going to find whether these two lines are parallel, perpendicular, or neither. And the solution to this problem also is posted here in this website on the YouTube channel. You can go back to that. But let's go ahead and explore this once again. So we have x plus 2y is equal to 2. And then here we have 2x plus 4y is equal to 3. Now, how are we going to find out whether these two are parallel or perpendicular? What's the first thing? Good. Very good. If you write it in the slope-intercept form, you want to find the slope, basically. To find the slope, if the equation is given to you, the easiest way probably would be to write as y is equal to mx plus b. If you don't want to do that, you have to find 2 points, find x and y intercept, and put in the formula. We don't want to do that. That's too much work. So instead, I'm going to simply solve for y for both of these and look at the coefficient of x, and that would be my slope. That's the easiest way. So let me go ahead and ask you, since you asked that question already, tell me, how do you solve for y? X plus 2y is equal to 2. How do you solve for y? What would be your first step? Subtract x from both of the equations so you can isolate y. That's start. Let's do that. Let's subtract x. There it is. So now we're going to write this as 2y is equal to minus x plus 2. So what would be the next step? I'm going to divide each term by 2 so I can isolate y. So here I have y is equal to minus 1/2 x. Very good. Plus the y-intercept here is 1. So here my conclusion would be the slope of the first line must be equal to, I'm going to call it m1, must be equal to minus 1 over 2 then. I'm going to do the same exact thing for the second equation and find the slope for the second one. I'm going to write the second equation. 2x plus 4y is equal to 3. And then solve for y. So somebody tell me what's the first step? Right. So you want to subtract 2x from both sides of the equation and get 4y is equal to minus 2x plus 3. What's the next step? Divide each term by 4 so I can isolate y. So I'm getting closer to that format. So y is equal to minus 2 over 4x. The y-intercept is 3 over 4. Can I reduce this? Negative 1/2. So what's the slope of the second line? Remember, this is the slope, right? This was the slope. Exact same slope then, right? So the slope of the second line also is the same as the slope of the first line. So what would be my conclusion here? If the slope are exactly the same, means the lines are parallel, right? The two lines are parallel and the slope are exactly the same. By the way, if the slope, let's put it this way. If it's perpendicular, what would be the slope? Can somebody tell me? If two lines are perpendicular, what's their slope? If two lines are perpendicular, the slope is negative and reciprocal of each other. That's what you're saying, right? So this is the two lines that are perpendicular. If this is line 1, this is line 2. If the slope of the first line here is a over b, what is the slope of the second line? If they're perpendicular, what is it? Negative b over a. That's the relationship. If two lines are parallel, what's the relationship between the slope? Exactly the same. M1 and M2 are the same. So you need to remember, if the lines are parallel, the slope is exactly the same. If they're perpendicular, making a 90 degrees angle here, the slope would be negative and reciprocal of each other.